We gotta talk. Let's go for a ride. Good morning, YouTube. I'm Chris with the Modern Tradesman. As you may have noticed, we are not in Chicago. We are actually at my property in Southern Illinois. I'm on vacation. I wanted to take a couple minutes and felt it was important to do a quick little video. I've wanted to explain for a while now what Modern Tradesman is all about, what this means, why are we even doing this. This is kind of important. There has been a lack of next generation coming into the trades. Why do we think that is? Part of my thinking is kids and people in general aren't being told how to go about getting into the trades. I get asked a lot about why I started this channel. Some of the reasoning that I've started this channel is because of my personal experiences, things that I'm seeing. Some of where this has all started for me was back when I was in high school. While I was in high school, we were always told you had to go to college. We were not given any other alternative or options as far as what do you do if college isn't for you. I knew college wasn't for me, but because I was told that that's all I had as an option and that's what I should be doing if I wanted to be successful, I went to college. Went for 1 year. Got kicked out. Didn't really know what to do next. Now, I'm not trying to talk down about high schools or college or anything like that. We're always going to need doctors. We're always going to need lawyers. We're always going to need businessmen and women. But what do we do for the kids and the people that aren't college bound, have no desire or need to go to college? What do we do with the people that have a special set of skills? Better question is, what are high schools doing to prepare kids that aren't college bound? They typically find blue collar jobs, but they're not given any direction. They're not given any information about where to look for these jobs, how to go about getting into these jobs, how to get the skills to be productive in these jobs. Now, part of my experience after I got kicked out of college was I was lost, didn't know what to do. Took up a job at a hardware store. But I was fortunate enough to have an uncle that was a heavy equipment operator, ran cranes. He explained to me that what I needed to do was find an apprenticeship. He helped me fill out my application. Once I became accepted into the apprenticeship, I started improving my skills. Spent 4 years as an apprentice. I feel that apprenticeship helped me be the best operator. Now, I ran cranes for 12 years. That's all I really ever did was cranes. I was able to improve my skills enough to where I could live and have a quality of life and be productive and reap the benefits of that apprenticeship. Not everybody has an uncle or a family member like I did. So what about those people? How do they get the information? Schools aren't sharing information. As a matter of fact, we're seeing vocational classes like shops, woodworking, auto shop, diesel shop, electronics. We're seeing those classes disappear at a very alarming rate at the high schools. They're just disappearing. So not only are we taking away classes, we're also not giving the kids the information of how to better their learning and prepare the kids that are not college bound. They're not getting the information of what do I do from here? My question is, why? Why are we removing those classes from high schools? Why are we taking those opportunities away for kids to see something that they're good at or something that they're interested in? It could turn into a career. They could gain really good skills at the high school level and prepare them for the next level. So I'm going to share with you a little bit of my college issues as well as the debt crisis that's going on. Here's some of the facts. Approximately 20 million people a year enroll in college. Of those 20 million, 4 out of 10 of them don't even make it. They drop out. But once they've started that situation and they've started college, they're now obligated to pay back all that money. I made it for a year. I was lucky enough to where I didn't go 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. I only had 1 year of college debt to pay back. Some people aren't that lucky. Some people go quite a long time, keep going back and keep trying. But in the instance they drop out for good, they're still obligated to pay all that money back. Another crazy fun fact, college debt has more than doubled to almost $1.5 trillion. That's more than credit card debt, that's more than auto loans, that's only second to mortgage loans. Even most college graduates aren't seeing the benefit of their degree. 43% of college grads are underemployed. Hell, they're not even using their degree. And here's the crazy part. From 2005 to 2015, 94% of the jobs that were created were gig-based. Gig-based jobs are typically short-term, temporary. Sometimes they're working for one or multiple employers. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in 2017, 10.7 million people were independent contractors. That's about 6.9% of the overall US workforce. The most common found stressors in those gig-based types of jobs are being able to retire, affordable health care, hell, even being able to cover some unexpected expenses. So what other options are out there? Well, with what I've experienced, apprenticeships are a great opportunity. 91% of people who complete an apprenticeship are already employed before they graduate. And the national average of salaries for people who complete apprenticeships are over $60,000 a year. And as you've heard from some of the tradesmen and women that we've been with already, during your apprenticeship, you're paid to learn. And they graduate with no college debt. And that's a huge difference between apprenticeships and trade schools. Trade schools still require a tuition fee, which still creates a situation of debt repayment. Typically, apprenticeships have no tuition fees, which creates no debt. Now, this all sounds good for the apprentice, but what's in it for the employers? What an employer sees on a $1 investment into an apprenticeship program, they get a return on investment of about $1.47. Now, that's based on increased productivity, it's based on reduced waste, as well as the apprentice's exposure to innovation. Now, all those reasons are due to having an apprenticeship program that will teach somebody the skills and the safest way how to do something, so the employers spend less on having somebody come on the crew that has a learning curve because they're starting from nothing. The employers benefit because that learning curve is not on the employer's dime. Now, since the high schools won't put this information out there, Modern Tradesman will. Modern Tradesman is going to show you as much as we can about the blue-collar world. My plan is to have you see a broad spectrum of jobs and meet all the men and women that help build America every day. My hope with this channel, to have somebody watch these videos, know college isn't for them, but they're very skillful, and show you what jobs are out there and how you can benefit from those skills. I'm going to show you the men and women that keep this country moving. I'm going to have those tradesmen and women show you how they do their craft. Those same men and women are also going to explain to you the best ways to go about getting into the industry if you're interested. What better way to get the information than from the people that do the work every day? If you have interest in seeing a certain trade or knowing what a different trade does, leave a comment below, or you can email me at moderntradesman@gmail.com. That'll be linked in the description below as well. I'm hoping to soon get some content together that shows what these apprenticeships do, how they're educating the tradespeople, and what they have access to at some of their facilities. Also, if you are a tradesman or you own a company and are interested in being featured on Modern Tradesman, please reach out to me. Again, my email will be in the link in the description below. I'll be more than happy to respond and see if we can get something figured out. Lastly, I just wanted to share that we are almost at 100 subscribers. It's been less than 6 months. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am to hit the 100 subscriber milestone. It truly means a lot to me. And to show my appreciation, once we hit 150 subscribers, I plan on doing a giveaway. Make sure you're following me on Facebook and Instagram so you can keep up to date on when all this stuff is going to be happening. Guys, I know this has been a little bit of a different video. Like I said, I was out of town. I spent the week in Nashville. Really wanted to get this video up, get some of this information out there, because I've received a lot of questions about what's this channel about, why are we doing this, what's going on with all this, what direction are we going. This is why. This is everything, and I felt it was important to take a couple minutes and explain all this. Thank you all so much for allowing me to make this content for you guys, for watching the videos, and for liking and subscribing and everything you've done so far. The support has been overwhelming and very, very appreciated. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, back out fresh on the scene. Back out fresh on the scene. 91 bugs. Bugs, 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 f***ing bugs. It's beautiful filming in the country.
Back out fresh on the scene. 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 Back out fresh.